Hey, this is Gary with Gabbin of Gary. Thanks for coming back to listen to the last part of the interview with Claudia Strahlhofer. She did a great job. We all appreciate her. Please help however you can. Her organizations, their links will be in my descriptions. Please support my channel. Please, if you can, become a Patreon member. It helps grow my channel. It helps bring you interviews. It helps get me interpreters, and it helps a lot of stuff on the backside that you don't see. And thank you very much. And here is part two.
By the way, I give it to the next family. And so I tell you before, I have donated 10,000 euros of my own money. I am only a little secretary. I have many problems in the past with cancer, and my husband has died, but I was all time positive, you know.
I'm very sorry.
I think, yeah, it's in the past, you know. Now it's the future. Now I have a wonderful new man on my side and two wonderful children, and I think life is good. You know, I'm alone since I'm 14 years old. Nobody cares about me, and I look for myself that I'm feeling good, and I feel good every time. And I make the best of all situations, and if I can help a little bit others, I will do. And I don't think, what can I get off this, you know? But I believe in karma, and I believe if I do good things, also good things come to me. And there are many situations in my life, bad things could come to me because I was open and I was everywhere in the world, and I trust the people, and never ever everything bad comes to me.
That's great. Yes.
Yeah.
So another question: how many people, since you're running 3 groups, do you have? You're the only administrator of all the groups, no moderators, it sounds like. So do you have?
It's not right. I have also 2 administrators who help.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and a little chat group with helpers, and together we talk about the control of the families, and talk about if something is weird, and make a little bit detective work and look if it's correct or is it's not correct. And there are people inside like me. I'm very optimist, and I search for the good, and I search for why it could be correct. And also there's a girl inside, she's very pessimist, and she look the other way, and together we can make it perfect, you know. And there are, I don't know, I think we are 14 people, and I get
that's what I was going to ask.
I get so many help from the beginning. There was one woman, she want to make an homepage for find friends, Ukrainian people and Austrian people. There was one man, he contacted me, he want to make t-shirts from my Facebook initiative, and we sell them with Amazon, and what he was earned, he give me to donate to our families. There was people who contact me. They make the logo of Mamas with Heart. You know?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, and every time I have an idea, I ask in my on my page if somebody can do this, like logo or something, and one wonderful people react and tell me, oh, I can do, and so it works since the beginning.
That's pretty awesome. You're really awesome. So how much, okay, how many kilos of clothes do you think you have donated? And food? Do you donate food too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how much kilos of food have you donated?
Oh, I know that we have make over and over 100 of packages for humanitarian aid to send in Ukraine. I have made by myself 30 or more. I think I have not
Right.
And the other woman, I know also she has sent over 30, and I know that there was many people who do this, and so I always say over 100,000 euro and over 100 packages, because I don't know exactly, because people do it by themselves.
Right.
They don't run over me, you know.
Right.
But there are in the beginning, people spend bicycles that the Ukrainian people in Austria can drive by their own. People spend shoes and beds and clothes, and I have not always my eyes on these, because it works, you know.
Do you still feel the need for more sponsors to help with the people coming in?
Yes. We have over 200 families inside the group, inside the buddies group, where we donate via PayPal. And I think we have 15 people who donate often.
Mm-hmm.
And exactly 2 people who, no, that's not right, but 2 people who donate very often. It's me and Sabine, and the others also donate. And there I have also made a control list, because how do you know who has get money and who not?
Right.
So I've made the hard list. It's a list, and every member of our group put his PayPal address inside this list in the comments. And if somebody donates to these people, he make a heart, a like with a heart. Right. And so we see, oh, he has get money. Right. And now it's the 4th list since I've started with the hard list. And we have in all 3 lists, we have made it that everybody has get a heart.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And there are over 300 comments.
Wow.
Yes. And my opinion is, and I tell the helpers every time, please don't send 300 money to one family. Please send 20 money to many families. So if I send to 20 families 20 money, 20 euros, I know that 15 good families, it's safe. You understand?
Right.
And if I really have 2 liars, I can live with it, you know.
Yes.
So I have decided for myself, if I cannot live that there are also scammers and liars in internet, I had to stop everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to help, and we give our best to control. And so I can live with this. When I help 100 people and 90 are good and 10 are fake, I have helped 90 families.
That's pretty awesome too. Yes. So, and then back to the people, not just for, let's talk about the accommodations for just one moment. Do you need more sponsors for the people, for the guests coming? Is there enough sponsors for the Ukrainians that you have in the list?
In last time, there was not many questions for accommodation. But if there are questions, so the last thing we have done is we have to give the money for evacuation for a woman with her 4-year-old daughter. She came with the train to Austria, Another woman of my group gave her a flat to live and help her with registration and so on. I think it will be needed more people who give accommodation, and especially it needs more people who donate. And you should not donate hundreds of euro. You should not donate 10,000 euro like me. If you only stop to drink one coffee and give 5 euro per paper to a family in Ukraine, they can buy food and live a few days. There are people inside that don't have milk for the babies. They don't have pampers for the babies. They don't have one piece of bread, you know.
Right.
So I think if I gave a little bit, I can help them so much. And if we are inside the group are 10,000 members, and on the first page it's 3,000 members, and I think if everybody only give €5, we can help them more, you know.
Right.
Not the whole Ukraine, but the people who are now with us.
Well, you can't, it's hard to help everyone. You can only do so much, right?
Yeah, you can do. But I do, and I look forward, and I don't stop. And sometimes I think, oh no, don't do. You have give so much. But then I see the woman with her child, and I think, why not? If I'm not on minus on my konto, why not?
And so, okay, when did you start the organizations? Did you start this in February 2022, or did you you said it started off with the first organization of just helping with the clothes?
Yes.
And then how did what came next, the accommodations or the money?
Next, the accommodations, because there was many people who asked for, and so I react. Okay. And after we have the first man, and he asked for money for his newborn daughter, and so it starts slowly. And now there are over 200 families.
Okay, awesome. And how many people do you think you helped with accommodations the whole year? I guess 2 years, year and a half.
Oh, it's hard to say, but what I have seen is more than 30 who are getting contact,
right,
and offer a flat. What's happened next, I don't know, you know.
Right, because you're the middle person.
But the last month we have 3 families with evacuation and with flats. And
do you help with medical?
I have when it was free for post that we can send health packages. We have also sent medicine. And now in the bodies group, there are many people who ask for donation for medicine, because it's not easy in Ukraine. And so we donate also money for medicine. And
what about okay, so does Australia offer universal health care? Because so when the Ukrainians come over to Austria, do they have the means to get health help?
In Austria,
yeah,
we have a very good health system.
Okay, so the people coming over are able to use the health system?
They also can use the health system, yes. There are also doctors who make things for free, and make also own help organizations. It's a very good system in Austria, yes.
And And do you send when you send your food, the food to Ukraine, or as you say, Ukraine, do you only send it to one region, or do you say, I'm going to go, this one's this region, the next shipment is going to be in this region, or is that one region divided up?
I send the packages to the families. They gave me their place they live and their address, and I make a big package with everything inside you need to eat, and shampoo and toothbrush and everything you really need, and send it directly to the families.
All right. Yeah. So it's not a first come first. People, you're actually sending it to them. That's really great. Yeah. That means that the people who need it actually are getting the help.
Yes.
And that's really awesome.
All packages come to the people.
And how many people do you think you've helped with food?
In Ukraine?
Yes.
All of our families.
Oh, so the whole 200 families, yes. You think you've helped with food?
Yes, because all of our you mean with packages?
Yes.
With no, not all, but I think that there are over and over 100 of packages.
That's great. Yes. That's great.
But the people buy food with the money we donate, so we help everybody with food also.
And by chance, do you help the animals as well?
We have 2 women inside the group who help animals in Ukraine and ask for donation too. But last time we have checked that one of these women is not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was worried about that.
And so we have put her out, and we also put out people who are in hundreds of groups and ask everywhere for donations, because it's okay, they can do it. If they do it professional as this, they don't need our help.
Yeah, correct.
And I have one woman, she had very, very much. I think she has donated more money than me. She has a very big heart, and she has a very, very big heart for animals, and she donates to people with animals and help a lot also.
And on average, how much time do you think you have to spend running all your organizations a week?
Too much. My husband is shouting I'm too much on my handy. In the beginning or in the middle of the time, it was feeling like 24/7. Because I'm a person, if there come a problem, I react. Right. And I do something against it. If there are questions who are needed, I think about who can I help, and I will start something. And so I was very, very yes, I'm more hours on the day. It's 3-4 hours a day only online, or much more. And I start to make my messenger quiet, because I had to learn that I take myself a little bit back. And yet now it was Easter, and before I had a very shit discussion with 2 women. They said somebody in our group is not correct, look, we looked that we get scammers and professional liars, and they tell me yes, because she make on in Ukraine there are so much lotteries in Facebook. They can pay 20 UHA and can win some food. And so this woman play on this, and the other woman tell me 7 hours long that this woman played a lottery. And so I was getting crazy.
Yes.
And said, so out, I need a break. And then I have put off my Facebook and my Messenger for 2 days. And so it started to get better. But I think I have days I was 6-7 hours online.
And now, right now, every day, on a daily basis, do you have a good balance? You know, do you spend some time online and then time for yourself and your family now?
I try. I try. It's better now. It's really better now. But it was really too much before, and now I have found a better balance. Yes.
Yeah, I have a bad balance. My wife is very mad at me.
Okay.
I spend a lot of time doing interviews and then following up and editing and everything else. And he's like, you're always on your phone.
Yeah,
always.
Me too.
So I've been getting in trouble with that. So I understand your issue. How old is your kids?
My son is 7 and my daughter is 14.
Oh, and does the teenager think that she knows everything, or is she really good?
My daughter looked like a 20-year-old girl.
Oh,
and she's from her mind, especially, and is very. If you talk to her, you think you talk with a 19-year-old girl. She's
Yes.
not like 14.
Right.
And she's wonderful. Yeah.
Does she help you?
In the beginning, she wanted to start on Instagram initiative for Jugendliche, for teenager.
Right.
But it don't work so good. We also try to make a buddy project on schools. We want to start, we have a homepage for this. We want to start to connect Ukraine people in Austria to Austrian people in the same age and in the same region, in the same district.
Right.
That they can connect each other, get friends, help each other. We have made an own platform, an own homepage for this. Also, another man asked me if he can help me with this and make it for free. And it exists, but we have write hundreds of emails to schools and we get no reaction.
Oh, okay.
And this homepage is since 1 year, and perhaps I've made too less Werbung.
Well, you know, I think it's too much responsibility. I think that the schools are afraid that someone will get hurt. And
I don't know.
I really do think that's the reason why, because you don't know the person in Austria, how they the child is, and then the other child, you don't know how they are.
Yes, you're right.
And God forbid it's a girl and a boy, you just don't know what's going to happen. And I think that's why they didn't want to react with you.
Yeah, that could be the reason. But this platform is not working. We only have 25 people who make their name and their dates there that they want to find a buddy. But it was not the first project. And so I always react, if a project is good, it's good. If it's not, it can go away, you know. That's not a problem for me. And I don't have to pay anything for any of this project, because people come to me with these ideas, make this by themselves, and I take it and promote it. And if it works, it's okay. If it not works, it don't happen anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we leave, I'm gonna need well, you sent me your descriptions of all your websites, so or your Facebook pages. I'll make sure to put everything in all the descriptions so that, you know, obviously people can see them and click on them.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that I should be sharing?
Yes, I have sent you a photo with this is a little flyer with QR code of Mothers with Heart.
With a mother, okay, send everything.
With the QR code. And I have I've sent you the photo also from today. We have get 550 kilos food. They will transport it in beginning of May to Ukraine. Yes, I don't know. I think there is everything inside. I have sent you.
Do you?
I do also other things. I'm a singer. I write texts. I write poems.
When do you have time? But there's no time for you. There's only time to be on the computer.
No, I like to sing on Smule, and I sing on church if somebody have a new baby, and I write song texts, but it's all for my own. I also have write a book from my life.
Right, a book of your, okay, very interesting.
Yeah.
Is it already, did it already get did you already have it edited and produced? Is it already released?
I want to produce it, and this was one mistake of my life. I had to. There is also a bad boy who only take my money and don't give me anything.
Yes, there's people like that all the time. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So my whole life is written on my computer, and it was a very interesting life because I have make very, very special things through, and yes.
Well, I think that you've been an amazing lady. I can't believe how many people you've helped, and how you thought about coming up with these projects and making it work, because it's never easy. And so I think that that's really cool. Is there anything that you think you want to tell everybody else before we leave?
Please never give up to help. Also, if you have made a bad experience, because help is so important. And I think you become back in other ways.
You do. You do get better in other ways. That's absolutely the truth.
Yeah. And I hope that someone will hear us and come to my group and want to help. And if you don't like to donate money, it's no problem. Only morale. Only the people know that we are there and we think of them. It's so much more than gold.
Yes, morale is very important.
Yes. And so I'm happy for every like on my front page from Mothers with Heart and every new member in the Buddies group.
That's really awesome. Like I said, I'll make sure they all get posted as well. And is there a picture you want me to use for a thumbnail?
From me?
For this interview.
You can take picture from here, or I can send you.
Whatever you want. Do you want me to put up what you sent me today?
I don't know what you mean. This thank you.
Well, you know, there's the picture of the 500 kilograms. I could put that up.
Okay, yes. And you can look on my Facebook page. If you like some picture of me, you can take it. Okay,
I'll look. And I just want to make sure it's you know, shows that your organization is doing something, you know?
Yeah. And I have also on Facebook a site for my poems.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, well, we need to list your site as well, so people will come and look at you.
Yes, I can send you links
Please.
to the other pages. Yes.
Yes.
I have also a site on Facebook where I write my book inside.
That is great. You need to
Yes.
share all this. That would
Yeah.
be awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing your time with us today.
Yes, it was very nice with you.
I want to do it like you. I want to do everything I can for the Ukrainian people, and I feel that this is for me, this is the best way to help.
Okay. So please send me a link to this interview.
I will.
Yes. And I'm very thankful that you have contacted me and that we can talk together. It was very nice.
Thank you. And when I send you the links, please help share them.
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Yes.
I will get them out to you next week sometime.
Okay.
Thank you so very much again.
You have sent me all your podcast and YouTube and something like this. Should I share this text too?
Please.
Yes, I can share now and after I share our interview.
Thank you. I'll send you something very shortly.
Okay.
Thank you so very much. I need all the exposure I can.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Talk to you soon, Miss Claudia. You're really an awesome lady.
Thank you. You too. Not lady, but boy.
And we're going to talk again, okay? We're going to follow up again in a couple of months, and we're going to do another interview and to make sure, not make sure, but see how things are going and hope that they've gotten better for you.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Claudia.
Bye.
Hey, folks, this is Gary with Gabbin of Gary. I really appreciate you listening to the end of part 2 with my interview with Claudia Strahlhofer. Please, if you can help her in any way, she is really doing a great job in Austria. And she's working really hard to help Ukrainians. If you can, subscribe to my channel. Maybe you'd even like to sponsor my channel by becoming a Patreon member. That would helps me bring interviews and get me interpreters and bring good content to this channel. There's a lot of work that happens on the backside that you don't see. So any help would be awesome. Thank you so much and have a good week.